Prioritizing. We worked in groups to review our books on the oil spill and the Dust Bowl. We tried to anticipate what questions the author would ask on the test. Mr. C then told us if our questions were on the test. We were able to anticipate almost all of the questions. Smiley face.
Dust Bowl. Why did Europe pay so much for American wheat between 1914 and 1930?
Because in World War I, their fields of crops and stuff got destroyed. Yeah. What did the U.S. government do to help the economy, farmers, and the environment during this crisis? They made laws. The Emergency Farm Act, the Drought Relief Service,
Soil Conservation Service, Shelter Belt, and Shelter Belt Project.
Yes. Why did the Dust Bowl stop? Because the drought ended by it raining. And the laws. What did people have to do to make their houses safe during the Dust Bowl?
They made it safe by putting cloth and newspaper to seal up the cracks.
What was the time of the Dust Bowl called? The Dirty 30s. What were the two main causes of the Dust Bowl? The farmers plowed up all their prairie grass at one time. And
it didn't rain.
The drought. How did the Dust Bowl hurt people and animals? Well, people inhaled a lot of dust and their lungs were full of dust.
The other danger was if they were stuck outside, they would get lost.
Because they couldn't see. We just did this one. How did the oil spill affect the environment? Well, it affected the environment because the oil killed sea creatures in the ocean like crabs and fish and How did people try to stop the oil spill? Okay, so they tried burning it and absorption, skimming the water, power washing it, and little tiny microscopic oil-eating organisms. How many people died from the explosion? 11
people died. At first in our book it looked like it was 7, but it was actually 11.
How did the oil spill affect the food chain?
If you affect one, you affect all.
Yes. What caused the Deepwater Horizon oil spill? The drill broke.
The safety valve
broke. They broke.
They're supposed to secure the oil going out the tube, but it leaked open and the oil went out into the ocean.
Yes. How did the well fail? Oh. How did oil spill affect economies? It affected people's jobs because some people worked by the ocean where the oil had spilled and it wasn't safe. What kind of jobs were affected?
People like fishermen and people who worked at hotels couldn't make as much money because people weren't going to, tourists wouldn't come to a place that's covered in oil.
Exactly. What was the Exxon Valdez?
That was a boat that crashed in the middle of the ocean in Alaska, and then a bunch of oil just leaked out everywhere. Scary. Bye-bye.